I ain't gonna lie, shorty, you are not my type, though.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're not my type, unfortunately.
What's your type?
I ain't gonna lie, probably like the opposite of you.
So what?
Not you, but yo, you could stop flirting with me, though. I'm all good.
I'm not flirting with you. I'm just asking what your type is.
Nah, you trying to get to know me and shit. Like, that's like a form of flirting, bro.
Okay, then skip.
Nah, you can skip me, gang.
Well, I'm not. You're my type, so I'm not skipping. You can skip if you want.
Nah, I'm all good, though. You feel me? The feeling is not mutual.
The feeling is not mutual.
Nah, gang. Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Okay.
But yeah, you can skip me, though. It's alright. It's alright. Don't be upset. It's good.
I'm not upset. Just skip.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be somebody else there out there for you, but it's not me, bro.
So then, what's your type? That's what I'm asking you.
Yo, it's not you, gang. Yo, just skip me, bro. Just skip me.
So they come at my channel. They say I'm misogynistic. They say I'm all of this stuff. I might be sexist. They say I hate women, whatever the case is, which still falls under the same definition of misogynistic. But at the end of the day, it's so easy for me to consistently find this type of content because this content exists. It's so easy for me to stand my ground when I tell guys, hey, turn your care down, because at the end of the day, guys that care too much about a woman gives her the ick. You naturally put a girl on a pedestal that does not want to be on a pedestal. The girl wants to look up to her man as the superior. The girl wants the guy. This is why the girl chooses the guy that doesn't necessarily give a fuck about her. And then she will basically go through hell and high water to be attached to this guy because he doesn't care about her. Now, when I say that, people listen to that message and be like, you're misogynistic. That's not the case. I actually love women. That's why I put so many years into studying them and trying to figure them out. It's actually the opposite of being a misogynistic person or a misandrist or whatever the fuck they want to say. But at the end of the day, what women say they want and what they respond to are completely two different things. What I came to the internet to do was try to tell you what they actually respond to, right? Because a lot of you guys is listening to what they say. They got so many wannabe female gurus. I can't stand really none of them, to be honest. There wasn't really one female dating coach that I looked at and I was like, oh, she's good. Like, no. Can't stand none of them. I think they all suck. I feel like they don't have really much any skill, because at the end of the day, what they say that they want and what they actually want are two completely different things. I'm starting to become convinced that women don't even know what they want. Now, if this woman grows older and she complains that she can't find a good man, and we go back and rewind this video of this woman where the guy said, you're not my type, skip me, and she's like, but you're my type. So you chasing after guys that don't want nothing to do with you. You get what I'm trying to say? You're going after guys that don't want nothing to do with you, and then you wonder why you're caught in the same predicament over and over again. And I guarantee that's a decent looking girl from that angle. I guarantee there's guys in her inbox trying to get at her that really, really would treat her right. Treat her like the little princess she is. I know. The reason that I know that this is true in every scenario, because even if the girl's ugly, the reason I know that when a girl's complaining about her boyfriend and he's the narcissist and he's this and he's the bad guy and he's racist, I no longer believe this girl words. I no longer have that sympathy, empathy for that. Now, when I was a simp dumb nigga, I used to have sympathy, empathy for these women. And I'd be like, why you with him? Why you with him? And I believe everything she said. He manipulated me. He lied to me to get me to like him. And I know it's bullshit. I know it's bullshit. Because at the end of the day, I know that 80 to 90% of these guys are simps. And you got to be out your goddamn mind if 80 to 90% of men, at least some of the men didn't talk to you. Out of 80 to 90% of men are simp fucks because of propaganda, right? the most powerful influence of people is propaganda, is media. You feel me? If everybody got access to a TV and media is pumping out a message since you was a baby, that is going to be the most powerful influence on a society, because society is going to want to have a baseline in order to fit into society so that they can survive, especially women. Women are going to be politically correct because that's going to increase their chances to survive, not to stand out. Because you never know how crazy the dictator leader is. He might kill anybody that stand out. You understand where I'm coming from? Oh, you don't want to listen to you don't want to go with the group? Kill him. You get what I'm trying to say? Kill her. So, I understand it, but what the propaganda has been pushing out, especially in the R&B songs and all this stuff like that, is basically pedestalize the woman, drink her bath water, suck her toes, eat her pussy, all this stuff like that. Meanwhile, I'm getting my toes sucked. I had a girl suck my toes, which threw me off, because I was like, damn, I ain't never had nobody suck my toes. Like, she ain't suck them out of the shower. She just grabbed them motherfuckers off the feet and started off the floor, just started sucking them motherfuckers. I was like, God damn, I ain't never sucked no motherfucking toes in my life. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is, what I'm trying to get you guys to understand is, a woman truly doesn't feel loved until she gets loved by a guy that she's obsessed with. Till she receives something from a guy that she's obsessed with. You understand what I'm trying to say? If a guy comes up to her already with his heart in his hand, there's nothing, she don't want it. You feel me? If the guy comes in, he just seen her, you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Oh my God, I will give you the world. Da, 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 da. She might take the fucking gifts, but she don't like your ass. You can even be her type. She can go home and be like, Mom, he's my perfect type, but he's a bitch. She can go to her girlfriend and be like, damn girl, he tall, he handsome, he this. And this the crazy part. This is gonna blow your mind like crazy. If the guy checked all her boxes and he came up to her being submissive or being soft or putting her on a pedestal, she will lose respect for him. But here's the crazy, this is the mind blower. Her best friend, because he does check all the boxes, the best friend will fall in love with that guy because that guy is in love with her friend, but he's not in love with her. Isn't that mind blowing? Isn't this mind blowing? For example, we had a guy in the group. He's a top dog in the group, and he said back in high school he was super popular with the women because he was really good at writing poetry, and he wrote poetry for this girl that he was obsessed with. Like he thought she was the most gorgeous girl in the school, so he did it in front of a talent show. So he wrote the poetry for that girl specifically. Every girl in the school liked the note so much because it wasn't about them. So all the girls that he didn't write the poetry about start hitting on him, talking to him, whatever the case is. But the girl that he actually wrote the poem for, she turned him down and didn't like him, didn't want to give him a chance. Isn't it crazy that the girl that you don't like you? You feel me? Isn't it crazy that the girl that you do not give a fuck about gives a fuck about you? Isn't this insane in the brain? You get what I'm trying to say? So, like I said, with the situation that just broke down, the guy could be her perfect type, 6'2", blue eye, whatever the fuck she want, right? If that guy come to her pouring his heart out and he just met her, she's gonna tell her homegirl, oh my god, girl, he is just too much. Like he's sweet, but he just don't do it for me. Just like the previous video I just showed you, he just don't do it for me. The homegirl, she gonna try to agree with her, be like, oh, that's weird. But low key, she gonna want to get that nigga some pussy because she like, well, he doesn't care about me, he cares about her. Do you understand? Do you understand the psychology behind a woman? He don't love me, he loves her. So then I'm gonna blow your mind even worse. This video is gonna mind fuck the fuck out of you. I get it. It is what it is. Don't get mad at women. Just understand I've been around the world enough to understand a thing or two. This gonna mind fuck the fuck out of you, right? So check this out. Like, let's say guy perfect type. He's her perfect type. He worked in the gym. He do all this stuff, but he just a simp ass bitch ass nigga. So he like a Drake ass nigga, pussy ass nigga. You know what I mean? So he goes to girl one. Girl one is his ideal girl. He tries to give her the world. She is, I don't really like him, girl. Blah blah blah. The home girl, because he don't like her, she started low key trying to get closer and closer to the guy. Like trying to low-key give him advice and tell her about her friend and blah, 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 and talk shit about her friend behind the guy back, whatever the case is. And let's say this guy just like, you know what? You know, fuck this bitch. I done gave this bitch my all. You right here, I'll try it out with you. If the guy starts hooking up with her friend and fucking her real good, he don't even gotta fuck her good. He could just fuck her how he wanna fuck her. She gonna consider it herself being fucked good because he don't like her that much. He don't like her as much as he like the other girl. So he's just gonna be throwing her around the room, fucking on her however you want to fuck on her. Even if she don't come, she gonna think it's good sex because he don't give a fuck about her. You get what I'm trying to say? So then she gonna fuck around and tell her homegirl, be like, you wouldn't believe who I'm hooking up with. I know you said he was a simp and everything like that, but like, I fucking love him. You wanna know the mind blowing part? The bitch that didn't like him originally gonna start liking that nigga again. Because now he fucking her friend. Isn't that a fucking mind fuck? The bitch that he came to initially, he came too hard, too aggressive. She gave him the ick. She told her homegirl, but the homegirl seen him and like, damn, motherfucker attractive. And the homegirl like, well, he don't like me, he like you. So because he don't like me, I like him. This gonna be some mind fuck shit for you. Because he don't like me, I like him. So then she gonna fucking make it easy for him. Now, he get to a point where he say, you know what? Fuck the bitch. Fuck the bitch I'm going after. This bitch, she going. You know what I mean? I don't really like her, but I'll drop this dick on her. If he do that and fuck her best friend and he fuck her how he want to fuck her, not the way she want to be fucked. He fuck her how he want to fuck her and tell that bitch to shut up from time to time and do what he tell her and she do that shit. She gonna go back to the friend and be like, girl, you won't believe. I know you said he a simp and I know you said he a bitch, but I fuck with him hard. And she see the love in her friend eyes for that nigga. The bitch that originally turned him down, she gonna like him again. And now she gonna be trying to get some of that dick. And he gonna be confused because he be like, nah, bitch, when I was coming at you, you wasn't really throwing it. But guess what? He still like her. You feel me? Because, you know what I mean? She tried to turn him down, but it's still his type. She's still his type. And don't let that motherfucker fuck. Now both of these hoes obsessed. You feel me? Now what will fuck it up is if he's still nervous after he fucking a friend. He get nervous with this girl and fuck it up in the bedroom. And then he gonna, whatever. At the end of the day, this is what I'm gonna tell you. Don't be trying to learn women by listening to women. No woman will ever tell you that shit. No woman will ever tell you that they find it attractive, that they find their best friend's boyfriend extremely attractive. Not necessarily because he's an attractive guy, but because her best friend likes him a lot. Like, women will never, unless she really truly honest with you, women will never tell you this shit. Now, if she get with that nigga and she find out he a simp ass nigga, for her, she gonna not like him no more anyways. Still, like, she not even gonna see, she is gonna lose respect for her homegirl. What do you see in this lame ass nigga? You get what I'm trying to say? So, at the end of the day, women will never tell you this shit. I'm gonna tell you this shit. I'm exposing all these motherfucking secrets. You feel me? Because I don't really give a fuck. I'm tired of you niggas out here running around here with your head, like a chicken with your head cut off, and you really not having your way with these hoes. You understand where I'm coming from? Because you don't understand them, and your dumb ass is too busy listening to them. You understand? You too busy listening to them. The care has to be turned down. You feel me? The mistakes have to be limited. Like, if you want to have your way with women, this has to be the case. If you go back to too much care and you go back to whatever, I'm trying to tell you, your results will drop. I don't know how else to fucking put it. Now, people come to me and they be like, well, CJ, if girls like the guy that don't like them, how do you have successful women? Because it's very difficult to get this shit across in one video because there's so many nuanced things that help you along the way. That's why the 13-week program is so effective. What happens is most guys, they become so impatient instead of actually learning the skill, implementing the skill, and basically understanding that slow is smooth, smooth is fast, slow and steady actually wins the race because you're able to digest the information and you're actually getting better in that area. You get what I'm trying to say? But to sum it up, you can still have your care turned down and pursue a woman to get her on your program. It is very possible. I do it all the time with women. Like, on Monday's Q&A, I'm going to break down like a full role play on how I get women from point A to point B to on my dick same night. Because some of the guys in the group was just like, I feel like some girl told me that I was moving too fast. Like, because I got her in my car and then, you know, I was trying to get her to suck my dick. And then she was like, I'm moving too fast. I'm moving too fast. There are nuanced things that guys do, especially when it's time for sex, that shows that they care too much, which in actuality, the closer you get to sex, your care should actually go down even further. It shouldn't go up. Like you shouldn't be getting excited. Like, oh, I'm finna fuck. Like, there's so many things that guys fail. Like, it's little fucking things. It's the things like when they pull a girl, they think that their care should go up. Everything should go down. The fact that you pulled her, your care for her should go down. The fact that she was pullable, your care should go down. This is how you get your dick sucked. This is how you get girls obsessed with you. After you fuck them, your care should actually go down. What guys do is, when they get close to sex, the care goes up. Because now they feel like they got something to lose. Now they be like, oh, I got her, you know, I followed CJ process. I got her. I'm almost at the finish line. Care goes up. It should be going down. The more you get to know the bitch, it should be going downwards. Like, that's actually nature. Like, what guys are doing by learning from all these trash-ass dating coaches is they're going against nature. They're going against how men are built. This is why I hate the propaganda. I hate these weak-ass dating coaches because they're teaching you to go against your nature. I'm telling you to go with your nature. Because if you was a man's man who truly loved himself and cared for himself and really built yourself up to be a man's man all the way around, even science, even when they study the male brain, obviously you do your own research, whatever the case is. I'm not going to get crazy into the research, but I'm telling you from the stuff that I looked at, as a man consistently fucks the same woman over and over again, he naturally loses arousal for that woman. It's natural. If a guy fucked the same woman over and over and over and over again, naturally he's going to lose a little bit of arousal for that woman. But for women, it's the opposite. The more she fucks the same exact guy over and over and over again, she usually becomes more obsessed with that guy. Now, if the guy's fully committed to her and her arousal is going down and she doesn't want to have sex with that guy no more, she's done with that guy. Like, just because they're in a marriage and maybe she's staying in the marriage for the kids, that she's done with that guy. That guy, she's done with. You understand where I'm coming from? She is completely done with that guy. Because this guy is going against his nature. She knows deep down inside that she really doesn't have much to offer and she's not really that special. No matter what she's telling you, she knows that the fact that you were born a man, you are already the superior being. Why do you think when they did the one-child rule, and it's sad, but it happened, when they did the one-child rule in China, why do you think everybody wanted a son? Why the fuck do you think when they got a daughter, they got pissed off because they knew that was the only child they was going to be able to have? Because their little dictatorship-ass government told them, we're doing the one-child rule. and people was giving their daughters for adoption, they was getting rid of their daughters. They wanted a son. Why do you think that is? Why do you think they wanted a son so goddamn bad? Because it's unspoken, but everybody knows that boys at birth naturally have more value than women. You feel me? But propaganda came in, fucking media came in, fucking Jewish influence came in, and this is the world that we have today. But here's the kicker. Women's biology is still the same. Their biology is still the same. Who they respond to is still the same. Who they give their pussy to is still the same. But now, because there's so many feminine men, women feel like they have less options now. They feel like they have far less options because they find the guy that they find super attractive and he doesn't act like me. Do you know how many women told me that? Like, oh my God, I was super attracted to this guy in college, but when I got to know him, he was really a bitch for real. He don't act like you, CJ. Like, you know what you want, like you go get it, like you put me in my place, like you turn me on every day. Him, he was a bitch. You know what I mean? But he came off as a real nigga, but when I got to know him, he was really a bitch. This is what's happening. My channel needs to be had for, I guarantee you, if my channel was to blow up, which it probably will not, if my channel was to blow up, women would actually be happier. That's the crazy part. That's the mind kicker. Because the guy that she's obsessed with would know how to act, and there would actually be more marriages. Whether you believe it or not, there would actually be more marriages and more families, because now she's with a guy that she respects all the way around. You get what I'm trying to say? There's full respect there all the way around. She will never want to leave that guy. She probably won't even cheat on the guy. This is how you get loyalty out of a bitch. You feel me? You get loyalty out of a bitch, even if she used to be a hoe. At least I'm going off what they said. At the end of the day, some of you niggas don't believe a bitch will ever be loyal. I've seen it firsthand where I've had bitches cut off all they fucking niggas. Like, just to rock with me. Cut off every nigga humanly possible. Guys that they used to be attracted to, they no longer attracted to that guy because of the way I'm carrying myself. Like, you would hear, like you would hear guys hit on them and they be like, he actually physically my type, but like, because I'm with you, I can't see no other guy. So like, even when she think that you're not watching, a guy walk up to her, taller, whatever the case is, she'll fucking put her hand up, like, won't even talk to the motherfucker. Won't even talk to the motherfucker. Won't even acknowledge the motherfucker. And she don't even know that you there. Because you know I'm always peeping game. I'm a very observant little motherfucker. I'm always peeping game. And you act like maybe you just came out of the bathroom, you see her, guy waiting for you to go to the bathroom, guy walk up to her. Motherfucker taller than you. You know her type. Motherfucker, she told you what her type is. Motherfucker taller than you, stronger than you, all that type shit. Motherfucker won't even get a nigga time of day. You get what I'm trying to say? Because when a girl really locked in with a guy she obsessed with, even if he not faithful to her, she want to be faithful to him. Yeah, that shit crazy, huh? That's some crazy shit. But if she starts seeing some kind of, like, if she get to know you, right, and she thought you was like that, and she starts seeing some kind of feminine ass, the way you moving, you caring too much, you this and this, you blah, 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 you not really like that. You feel me? All of this stuff, is you're going to learn in the 13-week challenge. All of this stuff in detail. You're going to learn all of this shit in detail. Everything that you need to know. Nuanced down to the T. You feel me? Take notes while you're going through that motherfucker. But, like I was saying, you're going to learn all of this stuff in the challenge. But if you carrying yourself like a man, she can't see other men. Because she's getting everything fulfilled from you. And this the crazy part. Even if you're cheating, she's still locked in with you. She can even find out that you fucked a couple girls. She's still faithful to you. Because even if she tried to go on a date with another nigga, she just gonna be thinking about you the whole time. She gonna go home and be, I'm just gonna go home. No, because he ain't you, motherfucker. You understand where I'm coming from? He ain't you, goddammit. So if my channel blows up, which it probably won't, everybody will be happier. Men will get the bitches they truly obsess over. Like they'll get the bitches, you feel me? They'll get the bitches they really like. Not these booger whoops that these niggas keep selling for and all that shit like that. If your ass can keep, if you can keep your hair turned down, follow all of the instructions in the 13-week program, figure out all the little nuanced things that you learn as time goes, right? You're going to learn this through the 13-week program, and you actually can stick to it. Basically, keep your emotions under control. I'm not telling you not to have any emotion. Every human being has emotion. You feel me? Men buy off emotion too, so let's not act like men think logically for the most part, but men also make buying decisions based off of emotion. Same just like females. Men tend to make buying decisions like, you know, a car, or like a motorcycle, or like shit like that. You know what I mean? That's kind of how men shop. Women are more like retail shoppers, but who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, both parties have emotions. Just understand that women have more emotion than you. So when a woman ghosts you, you know how much pain that feels to you? Yeah, when you ghost a woman, it's like 3 to 4 times much pain. When you turn down a woman, it's like 3 to 4 times much pain for them. You understand what I'm trying to say? They feel emotion like 3 to 4 times more than you do. You get where I'm coming from? This is why a lot of them have anxiety and all this bullshit. They feel a lot more emotion than you. This is why they always try to lock in with the spiritual world and shit. They have low levels of testosterone. Men have emotions too. You want to know how men have emotions? Because I be having guys in the group, motherfuckers haven't got laid for 2.5 years. They want to jump in the group and they think that they're going to be great in like a couple weeks. Man, I should be great by now. I watched all the videos. Yeah, motherfucker, but before you met me, you ain't get pussy in 2.5 years. That means that you have so much to unlearn before even my shit started making sense. If you didn't get 2.5 years, a very long time. If you haven't got laid in 2.5 years and you think you finna jump in my program and you just finna start getting laid in week 1 or week 2, you gotta understand that's equivalent to like a nigga that got like 500 pounds and this nigga think he about to be 180 pounds in 1 week. No, motherfucker, you gotta get all of that bullshit. Like, yo, it took you years to get that fat. It might take you years to get that fat off your ass. You feel me? And here's the thing. It doesn't mean that the new diet that you're doing isn't working, because you are gradually getting better. Because he is gradually getting better. I was reading his text and stuff like that. He is gradually getting better. That doesn't mean that the new diet is not working. You just got to understand there's a bunch of shit that you got to unlearn before you start getting better. You ain't get fucked until you get pussy in 2.5 years. There is so much stuff that you're doing to self-sabotage yourself that you don't even know. There are so many little things that you're doing to self-sabotage yourself that you don't even know exist. Are you going to figure all that shit out in one one-on-one call? Hell no. Are you going to figure that shit out in a couple days? Most likely not. It's going to take time, a little bit of time, for you to unlearn all that propaganda that was pushed into your fucking brain. Because even the guys that's veterans, sometimes they'll still resort back to the propaganda that was pushed in their brain that will hurt their fucking results with women. You know what I mean? Caring about how she feels and caring about what she thinks. If you're the guy that's going to care about how she feels and what she thinks, you're going to be at a significant disadvantage. Because you got to understand, caring about how she feels and what she thinks is going to put you at a significant disadvantage. There are so many girls, it's girls. Like, if I told you these stories, you guys wouldn't even believe it. It's girls that me and my boy pulled. My boy was saying everything right to the friend. You know, they laughing, they ha, they kikiing, they doing this, they doing that. Me, I'm saying bare minimum to the bitch that I'm with. Bare minimum. I'm barely saying any words to this bitch, bro. Any words, saying nothing to the friend, bro. And like, she questioned it. She's just like, she's like, are you feeling me? Are you feeling me? I'm like, I mean, shit, we just chilling right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and she's like, oh, okay. And then my boy and his girl, you would think on the outside looking in, like, they fucking clicking. Like, you feel me? Like, they clicking. On the outside looking in, you would think that me and the bitch that I'm with don't even like each other. Like, you know what I mean? You would think that we don't even give a fuck about each other. The bitch that I'm with was the one driving. So they look like they fucking having a blast together. Because my boy, he don't know how to turn his carrot down. He think he gotta be the dancing monkey. He think he gotta say all the clever shit and be have charisma and all this bullshit. People don't understand that you can have charisma with saying very little. You can still have charisma. You can still be your authentic self. People think that charisma means talking a lot. That's not true, bro. You can have charisma and talk very little. So, from the outside looking in, you would think my bitch wasn't feeling me. You would think his bitch all over him. That's how it looked to the outside world. But when I asked my bitch, I was like, hey man, we finna go get a drink. You wanna come through? You know what I mean? And she's just like, well, I don't know. And I just looked at her and I turned away. And then she's just like, oh, I'm gonna talk to my homegirl because I did drive. Yeah, we might come through. What's the address? And I was like, all right, give me your number. I'll text you the address. Text the bitch the address. So my boy, he rode with me, so he jumped in my car. And my boy was like, bro, they're coming? They're gonna come? Oh my God, like he excited. He's like, bro, they're coming to my house? They're coming to my house? I was like, if she come, she come. Like, I think she coming. And then he looked in the back, he's like, bro, they're following us. Bro, they're coming. Bitch followed us all the way to the crib. You feel me? And he go back out dancing monkey with his bitch. And his bitch laughing like she like, oh my God, laughing and shit. Me and my bitch, we not even really talking for real. Like, you feel me? So we go into the crib. I sit on the couch with my bitch, and he sit on the couch next to me. So, and his bitch, and they giggling and shit like. So I look over there. I'm like, hey, bro, give her a tour. Like, you know, show her the bedroom. And then she's just like, and he looked at me, and then he was like, well, I don't know if I want to show her right now. And I'm like, bro. And then she looked at me, and then she looked at him, and she's like, yeah, I'll do a tour. So then he took her to the bedroom, and then he closed the door. Bro, soon as the door closed, bro, I look at my girl, I didn't even kiss her, bro. I literally, like, grabbed her hand, like, I put my hand like this, grabbed her hand, put that shit on my dick. And she rubbed my shit, and then she pulled back, and she was just like, like, I don't even know you like that. And I just look at her, and I don't say shit. You feel me? I don't say a fucking word. And then she put her hand back on my shit. She's like, ooh, it do feel big. So she went from, I don't know you like that to, oh, it do feel big. Soon as she said that shit, took my shit out. Took my shit out, she started jacking my shit. Then she get on the fucking couch, like she go down. I didn't even tell her to suck my shit. She started licking my shit, started giving me head. So I'm getting top from the bitch, right? Outside looking in, look like bitch don't. That's why I tell you guys, watch these videos to the end. There's a lot of gold nuggets in this shit. Outside looking in, look like the bitch don't even fuck with me. Now she topping me. My boy ran out of the room with his bitch in the middle of me getting top. And I gotta put my shit back away. Like, nigga, what the fuck? He should have been fucking this hoe. And then the girl walk out, and she's like, oh, girl, I think we should go home. I think we should go home. So I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And then she was just like, she's like, oh, can we stay a little bit longer? She's like, okay, I'll go to the kitchen. So she goes to the kitchen, and then she started doing like these lights with her phone. And I'm like, what's she doing? And she's like, that's her. She want me to signal her when I'm ready to go. And because the whole thing, so then my boy followed her to the kitchen, and they in the kitchen, but like the kitchen blocked. So like she just like doing some light shit with her phone. So they still can't see me, but like at that point I didn't even want no more head and shit. Like I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm like, man, nah, y'all can go. She's like, you sure? Like I was like, nah, y'all can go. And then she gave her the light signal, and then they left. And then she was like, you gonna hit me up? You gonna call me? I ain't never hit that bitch up. So then I go to my boy. I'm like, what happened, nigga? He's like, I don't know, man. Like she didn't want to kiss, she didn't want to fuck, she didn't want to do nothing, bro. Like she just wanted to just sit in my bed and just talk and da. And I'm like, yeah. And I be trying to tell this motherfucker, I'm like, bro, she was obviously feeling you, bro. Like, as soon as you approached her, she was feeling you. But, like, the way you go about it, bro, you be trying to be the people pleaser ass nigga, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You be trying to fucking flirt and this and, yeah, it look like it's working, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, you're giving her friendship nigga vibes. You trying to be dancing monkey ass nigga for the bitch, bro. You understand where I'm coming from? Like, you trying to be buddy with the bitch, bro. I'm not her buddy, nigga. We not no fucking buddies, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? She should be trying to please me. She should be trying to flirt with me. That's where you niggas get it wrong. Y'all niggas be listening to these dating coaches. Y'all niggas be like, I gotta flirt with her. No, she should be doing that to you. She should be flirting with you, motherfucker. Come on, man. For you niggas that watch to the end, that's that gold nugget for you. For you niggas that want to consistently be like that, you have to lock into the CLG. You have to, bro. You have to do that 13-week program. This is how you're going to get great. You can't be the one that don't get results right away and quit. You can't be that guy. You feel me? Those guys never get nowhere in life. I was just talking to a psychiatrist, and there was like, yeah, there are people that they want results so quickly that they actually sabotage themselves because they can't stick in something long enough to see it through. And they repeat this cycle their whole entire life. And then they get into their 60s, 70s, 80s, and they have nothing to show for it. Because anytime they start getting good at something and they start getting better at something, they stop doing it. And then they resort back to their original state, and they keep doing this over and over to their life. And the reason that these people know that this happens because they do therapy with guys that's like 80, 90, who's stuck in this rut for their whole life. Because every time they start getting good at something, because they're not getting good quick enough in their opinion, they quit whatever they were doing. Even though they were gradually getting better, they quit whatever they're doing and they resort all the way back over time to their original state. This is why the CLG community is there to hold you guys accountable. Every day you have to get better. Every day you have to get better. Because the people that get better, they understand the gradual success. Some guys came to me with 0 girls, haven't been laid for years. Now they start getting laid. You get 2 types of guys. I remember this one guy. This nigga wasn't getting no pussy. This nigga wasn't getting shit. He wasn't getting nothing. He got in the CLG program. The motherfucker started getting pussy. The motherfucker started getting hit. But he was so crazy in his mind. He'd be like, I went on 5 dates today and only 1 girl gave me head. Like, I'm getting pissed off, bro. I'm getting pissed off. I'm like, nigga, you used to get no dates, nigga. Like, be more appreciative. He was like, well, at least 3 of them should have gave me head. Not just 1. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, oh, I just went on a date. I fucked this bitch. But like, I should be getting more pussy. I'm like, nigga, chill, nigga. You came from nothing, nigga. What the fuck? You was getting no pussy, nigga. Like, God, what? Like, chill, homie. You not even that good yet. Like, just be happy you're gradually getting good. You're getting better each and every day. You're not great yet. Keep sticking with the process until you become great. Because there's little things that you're doing, like I just explained to you. Some guys, when it's time for the sex, they get too excited. That's when they start getting nervous. That's when they start getting excited. That's when they start talking too much. When it's time for sex, you should be less, your care should be more down, your work, all this shit is in the fuck that. For the guys that want to really learn how to really put a girl through a process and consistently get pussy at a high level, join the CLG program and do the 13-week challenge. If your ass can make it through that 13-week challenge, I don't like to guarantee shit, but there is a very high percentage, there's a very high chance that you will be elite after that 90 days. There's a strong fucking chance. If you aren't elite and you just got so much shit to unlearn, do that motherfucking 13-week challenge again. Do it a fucking get. Keep doing it until you become elite. Because there must have been nuanced things that was being taught to you that you wasn't picking up. If you pick up the full thing daily, your ass will be elite. And with that being said, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this with somebody who needs to hear this. There's somebody out there who needs to hear this shit. You can't call yourself a homeboy if you ain't sharing this type of information with your homeboy. Now, you can lead him to the water. You can't force the horse to drink. You feel me? But you can at least say, I at least gave my 2 cents. The nigga was struggling with women. The nigga got baby mama issues. He got a bitch that don't love him. He don't know about. Okay, at least I led him to CJ channel. I can't force the motherfucker to watch it. But at least I let him know a nigga like CJ exists for him. If you want to be a homeboy, be a homeboy. You get what I'm trying to say? For the guys that's ready to become elite, you feel me? Jump into the CLG community, do that 13-week challenge. You will become elite at the end of that. And like I said, I hate to make guarantees. I ain't the guarantee type nigga, whatever case is. But because I don't even know if you really fucking doing it for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like I got to trust that you doing them tasks. You have to do them, though. If you don't do those tasks, that's equivalent to you self-sabotaging yourself. Because you have access to the right information. Like, for example, it'd be niggas, you feel me? They know that they got to eat right and go to the gym. But if you don't eat right and go to the gym, you self-sabotaging. That's just what it is. You know you got to do it. You feel me? Motherfucker, I done seen a nigga, bro. I done seen a nigga pay for $3,000 for a workout coach. He spent 3 bands on a workout coach. He did the workout for 3 weeks, and that nigga quit, and he $3,000 down. I say, bitch, you spent $3,000 for some shit that ChatGPT could have gave you. Now, I tell you one thing, ChatGPT can't give you CLG. ChatGPT, they don't know CLG. ChatGPT give you the worst advice. Bro, I be asking ChatGPT for a dating advice. They are the worst. They sound just like these other dating coaches. Oh, you know, you got to show her that you care about her. You got to show her that there's some compassion there. You got to let her know. Fuck all that shit. You have to apologize to her. And this, fuck all that ChatGPT shit. They don't know shit about dating. You feel me? But when it comes to some eating right in a fucking workout plan, I seen a homeboy spend 3 bands to work with this guy on the internet. He did that bitch for 3 weeks and quit. I say, bitch, you could have gave me the motherfucking $3,000. I would have did something better with it than what the fuck you did, nigga. 3 bands? You did that bitch for 3 weeks and quit? He's no, I'm gonna get back to it. I got the program now, so I'm gonna get back to it. Motherfucker ain't never got back to it. Remember, those personality types, they expect results quick, even though they're getting progress. And the motherfucker was getting, for the 3 weeks, that motherfucker was getting some progress. You feel me? Motherfucker was standing up more tall. Motherfucker was a little bit more upbeat. Then motherfucker quit. But what they do, they start, they quit, they resort back to the beginning, and they'll do this until they're 80 years old. Like, these personality types, they will do it until they're 80, bro. Like I was talking to a psychiatrist. Like, they talk to these guys. Like, these niggas pay these psychiatrists, like these therapists, so much money, 80 years old, and they have that, I forgot what the term they called it, but they was doing that their whole life till they got to 80, bruh. Still ain't got shit figured out. Still broke as fuck. Still ain't doing shit. Still ain't got no hoes. Come on, bruh. Come on. With that being said, I'm out. Oh, and let me throw this in too. The flip side of that, because I told you the negatives. The negatives of quitting all the time. You get to 80 and you really ain't got nothing to show for it. The positives of being able to lock in, even if it's for 1 to 2 to 3 years, that might have only took you 3 years of your life, right? But the growth that you get for sticking through something to the very end, you will be at a completely different place than the 80-year-old with nothing. You feel me? And when you really think about it, it's like, bro, I just had to lock in for like 2 to 3 years of my life, and look where I'm at. It's a significant difference than the 80-year-old who couldn't even lock in for 3 weeks. Think about that shit. So right now, you feel me? Because so the media has told you that, you know, stuff come quick. It don't, bro. People don't understand that Amazon started in 1994. That motherfucker didn't really start getting traction, like really known for real. Like, he had to take loans from his parents, $250,000, $300,000, like all types of shit. I think his wife's parents even gave that nigga a loan. That's probably why the wife got half that motherfucking company. You feel me? Something happened in that court where the judge decided, yeah, the wife deserves half. Her family invested in you when you were nothing. Like, Amazon could have went bankrupt, and now you owe your family, everybody's family, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, he was lucky enough that his family was able to have that cash on hand to be able to help him blow that company up. But at the end of the day, that shit didn't blow up overnight. But you niggas can't lock in long enough to get your fucking women situation under control. You understand? And that's only $48 a month. Imagine when I start charging $500 a month. Now you priced out. Now you can't get in. You understand where I'm coming from? So with that being said, bro, I'm out. Peace.